fuck is happening to this man?
Oh, he got electrocuted.
What the hell?
Started watching a K-drama movie called Mr. Idol. Pretty good. I mean, I didn't hate it. I mean, you know, I've watched like a zillion K-dramas. So
for those who don't know, this is all of you, considering this is our first vlog that we've ever filmed. Kate is more so into the Korean culture.
It's true.
While I am more so into the Japanese culture.
I will know, I just haven't gotten back into anime recently. Like, I used to love the old stuff. Dude, I'm pretty sure I still have the DVDs somewhere in here. Forever.
DVDs sound
Right?
archaic, bro.
I was in high school and I'm older than you. We've established this.
I understand. She's not that much older than me, though. For real.
I am. It's fine.
It's a lot of K-dramas.
A lot of K-dramas. So I've watched a lot of K-dramas, and in every K-drama, I thought maybe like the first like 1 to 5, it was like exaggeration, because they would have seriously like 3 bottles of soju per person when they go out drinking, and I was like, this should.
So you would assume like bottle of beer type alcohol.
Right, and I'm like
content.
looking at it, I'm like, oh, this is 20%.
Casually.
Casually 20%. So I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna try one. Like, I have a pretty high tolerance. I'll be fine. And I died. It was like tequila level death. So I'm gonna die over there like this. Chan chan. Cheers. Look at this shit. This is what I'm talking about. Watch the bottles on the freaking table. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like still trying to figure out if this is real life or not. Oh, look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 beers.
Guys, I'll have you.
1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 soju bottles right
I'll
there.
have you know, I've drinking maybe 3 of these. Feel very fucked up.
Yeah, like, they legitimately have 2 bottles in front of them each, and they're still just talking and being totally fine. To be fair, at the end, she does, like, conk out on the table, but that's also with, like, 5 beers per person during this. Like, I'm like, what? Is that real? Like, I told you, I was not kidding. In every K-drama, they're like, so much. Soju. So much.
Alright, ladies and gents, we back.
And then the awkward kiss. There's always at least one awkward kiss.
Why? Okay, I feel like if she was gonna slap him,
wow, this is great. And then she just, like, conks out on the table in the end. The end.
What the fuck? Really
the piggyback ride. You just missed the.
No, I saw it. I had the visual.
For those who have not seen K-dramas, without a doubt, in every single K-drama, series or movie, there is at least one piggyback ride. At least one. I think it helps facilitate, like, person-to-person human contact. But I went on Reddit, which is, of course, the most reliable source of information ever.
Reddit is God.
I looked up, I was like, is piggyback a thing in Korea? Like, is that a thing? And they're like, no one would fucking do that unless they were, like, basically dead and you had no other form of transportation to get them to a hospital.
Yeah, I just had to get your face out of the frame. Alright.
I want to be in the frame.
I know.
Why does this keep happening? They're very sharp.
They are very sharp.
Hi, I've already cut myself once. That's another thing in K-dramas. If a woman cuts herself, he's like, oh, get beta, you should go to the hospital.
You have a paper cut, you need to go to the ER.
Right?
But if a dude would have got one, would have been as big of a deal?
No.
Yeah.
Dramatic part where he has to chase after the girl, which is weird because he's supposed to be a lot younger than her, and I still don't understand the dynamic.
So who is this guy? Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Well, then he starts to romantically sing the song. It's really sweet. Here, see, he's like gonna sing it. Alright, guys, sorry, we're gonna just turn this up briefly.
So is this the girl that...
Her.
The manager?
They have like a romantic thing going, but it's weird because like she should be somewhat older than him, so I don't get it. Unless she started as an intern and just kept with that company forever. But he's a really good singer. I really like hearing him sing. God, it's such a pretty language.
Does this shit really happen in Korea?
No. No. It's such a pretty language.
I wish it did, man.
I know. What is that? Going out of the club, if you dance like that, I'm pretending I don't know you.
I can't dance. Can you dance?
Yes!
What? Since when? I have no rhythm. It's not within me. I lost that gene.
You can tell just by this move, right?
I can't.
Can we just talk about that for a second? In K-dramas, all their outfits are dope as hell, and their hair is usually good. Boys Over Flowers, classic. This is like the iconic, like, terrible but great K-drama. You know, okay, I love him. His hair is awful in this. Main dude, I'm blanking on his name, I'm sorry, I haven't seen this in a while. We're restarting it for her. Main dude, his hair is like curled and like it's like a thing in it.
First of all, who's curling their hair?
So he's like, it's like they try to pretend.
Is that a perm, yo?
Is
she carrying
laundry
on the back of her
haircut?
bicycle?
Haircut was with the bold page boy cut. I'm sorry. Okay. So I'm going to add on the end of this, if you have any suggestions on where we should go in Beijing, Seoul, Tokyo, or Kyoto, please let us know.
Please let us know.
That would be dope. Thank you guys.